Alright, in this video we're going to show you how to troubleshoot some wiring in a trailer. Now this can be used on a skim wheel trailer like the one behind me, or you can use it on like a utility trailer, or basically any kind of trailer. And I'll show you is how to go through it if the lights aren't working on your trailer, what to look for. You might even have to get into diagnosing the vehicle a little bit. Oh, and another thing, give us a thumbs up on the video if you like it. You can really help us out that way. Let's see how fast we can get to 1,000 thumbs ups. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is connect the trailer. And remember, there's no outrun trailer. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is connect the trailer. And remember, there's no outrun trailer. And the second thing you're going to want to do is put the key in the ignition and turn on the headlights. This happens to be a 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee. These things are pretty popular. So we turn the lights on and we'll walk out back. Alright, so we have lights on the vehicle. Right, so we have lights on the vehicle and we have both lights working on the trailer. Everything's all set, right? Not so fast. We thought everything was all set until we turned on the directional lights. As you can see, this light isn't blinking, it's staying lit. Usually, this light in the middle lights up, so it's telling me that something isn't working right in the wire. Something could be wired wrong up front, or there could be a short somewhere. Let's go test the other side. Here we are again. Left turn signal, but notice the trailer isn't blinking. What the heck's up with my wiring? Alright, so this is the point that we're at. We know that there's electricity going to the trailer, but it's not working right. There could be a short somewhere. Either the wiring in the trailer could be wrong, or there could be something up with the trailer plug. The fuse is good. If you didn't have any electricity at all to the trailer, check the fuse first. But since we have juice going to the trailer, something's definitely funky is going on, so we've got to figure it out. You can grab a test light or an ohmmeter in this next step. I'm old school, so I like to go with the test light. It's easy to see, and with diagnosing stuff like this, you can see what's working right away. Alright, so I have the headlights back on the Jeep, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a test light, and there's like alligator clip at this end, so I've got to ground that to something. You can ground it to the trailer hitch, or a piece of metal inside the vehicle somewhere that is a good ground. And make sure you wiggle it around a little bit, till you know you got a good ground. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the clip and undo it, and I'm going to probe inside these connectors. And if you have a different type of receptacle and it's under the where the trail hitches, and it's kind of like a round one with all little different tips on it, you can do the same thing. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of poke inside, and let me make sure I got a good ground. Alright, now we know we've got a good ground. The light's lit up. So I've got some juice in this connector. So that must be the parking light juice. And I've got some electricity going in this connector. But notice how this one and this end connector doesn't have any power going to it. So something must be up with the vehicle itself. Now, if you did have a turn signal, if you put the directionals on and one's blinking, one's lit up like your parking lights, and you have brakes and all that, and you have somebody helping you out testing it, then you've got to move to the trailer. You've got to check out the trailer wiring, and what you can do is you can use one of these test lights or an ohmmeter, connect it up to your vehicle, and then you can kind of probe the wires to see if the wires coming out of this plug end are blinking, and if you have brake lights and all of that. And then you can kind of go from there to see if you need to rewire something. So we're going to move inside the truck. So in this particular truck, in all the 99s to 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokees would probably be the same. I've got this wire plug that plugs into the system on the truck. It has a module right here. Let's see if we can see that in the video. There's a module up in here. Actually, I'm going to take this off of my camera thing. So this module connects into the main harness of the vehicle. You may not have something like this. You may have just, a plug wire like this. That's, let's see if I can get it for you. Like that. That's wired right into the circuit. So You may want to check the connections if that's the case, but this is a pretty old setup. I've had this truck, you know, pretty much since it was new. So it's been through a lot. So I'll show you how to see if this module is defective and if we in fact need a new one. Alright, so a couple of minutes ago I showed you that we didn't show like juice coming out of all the wires on this module. So what I've got to do is I've got to get beyond this module and see if there's electricity coming into it. If there is, more than likely the module has gone bad. Alright, so now I'm going to test the wire with my test light here, and we'll see if we have a turn signal before the module, because we didn't after the module. Alright, so as you can see, I do have a blinking test light, and I tested a couple of the other wires, and there was power going into this module. So the module may have went bad inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a new module, plug it in, and then from the vehicle to the trailer, we should be good to go. Alright, so as I showed you in this video, it's not always necessarily the trailer. So I found out I have a bad module in the truck, so I'm going to go to Walmart, and I know they sell them there for this vehicle. I'm going to go get a new module, plug it into the factory harness, and that should be it. I should be good to go. I've had this trailer on a few other vehicles last week that we were using it on, and I knew that the trailer was okay. But I just wanted to show you how to test some wiring out and to kind of pinpoint where the issue may lie. I hope this helped you out. Definitely give us a thumbs up, and again, let's see how fast we can get to 1,000 thumbs ups. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel.